Welcome, Chakra Collective, to another empowering episode of Chakras and Cuss Words, where we blend spiritual insight with a dose of real talk. Whether you're here to deepen your chakra knowledge, explore the cosmos, or you just need a place to vibe with like-minded souls, you're in the right space. Let's dive into today's journey of energy, empowerment, and a little bit of cosmic chaos. I am so glad you're here.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chakras and Cuss Words podcast. My name is Catherine, and I am your host. I am so happy you are here. I'm so happy you are here, friends. And I'm excited to get into this episode with you guys. This episode is the new moon in Virgo. Yeah, baby. Yeah. And it is occurring on Labor Day. It is on September 2nd, literally at 9:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is occurring in 11 degrees. I will be honest, today has been like a major content day. I have been editing. I have been in my editing mood and bag. I honestly did not think I was going to be so concentrated on getting episodes out for the month of September. But lo and behold, something happened. My mind is feeling clear. My passion is just fully initiated. And also, the hubby's been doing fantasy football, so not much going on this weekend for me. So I was like, you know what? Let's just roll out all the podcasts, all the readings, all the things that I've been wanting to do, and we'll do it just mass editing. I have had some recording, in the past, but I was like, let me just sit down and do the editing to these videos and get them out there so I don't have to worry about anything when I am traveling, because I will be traveling. And I was really nervous that I wasn't going to be able to be so productive. I will be honest, since the full moon in Aquarius, I have been kind of centered around the detoxing, cutting back the sugar, definitely. Okay, so let me explain to you guys this detox. So it was going good for about 10 days straight, almost 2 weeks. Very good. And then one day we went out to eat and I said, you know what? I need me a drink. I got a drink. Kept it at 2 until I got home, and then I drank a little bit too much, but I was like, whatever. I was in the mood. Then I didn't drink for another whole week, okay? And then I have been trying to limit, not necessarily cut out, but limit the carbs, and I've been very consistent with that in the flour products, except we did have a little birthday cake yesterday for one of the co-workers at work, so I was like, I could have a little piece of birthday cake and a very small piece of pizza. But overall, I've been feeling confident. I did go out and see my family the other night, so of course I wanted to have some skinny margaritas. They say if you keep drinking skinny margaritas, you might turn skinny, but I haven't seen that effect yet, so I think that's a myth. But anywho, I would say I'm pretty proud of myself because I haven't been going crazy with the carbs, and I've definitely did the whole detox, at least the 10 days that I was aiming for, and I felt good. I felt, all through the full moon phase and for another couple of days, and I plan on getting back to it for the next couple of days, detoxing from sugar again. But once I start traveling, I'm just going to enjoy myself. I'm not really going to pay attention, but I am going to be mindful. So that's kind of like where I'm at right now. I don't want to be like super living by the strict rules of this detox, this meal plan, but I do definitely will be more mindful than usual, right? Like I won't have all the pastries every day. But I will say, one of the things that I did crave, and I was like, I better just fucking get it, because if I don't, I'm going to be like thinking about it, and then I'm going to be like trying to, what do you call it? Quench your craving with something else, and then it just goes to shit. And that was that stupid pumpkin muffin from Starbucks with the cream in the middle. Okay, yeah, I did have one of those, and it was worth every fucking calorie, bit of flour, and cream cheese. But besides that, I've been pretty good. Your girl's been pretty good, and the birthday cake been pretty good. We're pretty good. Definitely limiting the sugar. And I feel like that's why I've been a little bit so productive today, and the fact that today was just kind of like a chill day. So let's get into this new moon in Virgo. It's happening September 2nd, 9:55 p.m. Eastern Time, and at 11 degrees. I will say it happening on Labor Day. I kind of feel like something's going to happen in the media, but the Virgo, we got to love the Virgo. The Virgo to me is like the goddess. I love that. I love that energy. The new moon in Virgo is significant in astrology because it brings a powerful opportunity for renewal, organization, and attention to detail. I definitely think people should be creating intentions with this new moon in Virgo, and the reason why is because it's right before eclipse season. So definitely our next moon phase is going to be a lunar eclipse in Pisces. So we're going to kind of want to get our shit together. And this new moon in Virgo plays the best opportunity to do that. So the Virgo is an earth element, and it is ruled by Mercury. It's associated with the energy of health, service, and overall thinking, analytical thinking. So it is a state that you're really going to want to analyze. There's a lot of new beginnings in the focus on improvement for self. We have to remember that sixth house energy about the patterns, a fresh start, particularly in areas related to health, wellness, daily routines, work, and self-improvement. This is the perfect moment to set intentions that involve refining your habits, organizing your life, and committing to a healthier lifestyle. Tomorrow, I'm going to get my fucking ass up and I'm going to run, walk, do something in the morning because I haven't done shit in 2 days. So it's that time that we're reflective with ourselves in a positive light. And we also are centered around getting zoned into the energy of the world, the energy of the earth. It is meticulously aligned with nature. It's under this new moon that you may feel inspired to look at the details of your life. And if it's like getting organized with your workspace, creating a more efficient routine, or even analyzing the diet, the meal plans, what you've been consistently putting in your mouth. And I don't mean just food. Some of you need to stop it. Stop being such a whore in the streets. And keep it fun. You're keeping it too fun in between the sheets, okay? But no, this energy definitely supports the efforts of precision and careful planning. You are going to want to be a little bit of a planner. And you are going to want to look at the health and wellness. This is a time to look at those karmic ties, those lessons, and those energetic exchange, those karmic exchanges. Like I said, we don't want to put everything in our mouth, or everybody, but it is just a time that we're really going to want to be focused on our mental well-being. And when we are in an alignment where it doesn't feel that synthesized with the overall who we are, it will come back and kind of like bite us in the ass. And no pun intended, but sometimes we don't need an ass kicking from the cosmos. We need to figure this shit out on our own, right? We're going to want to look at our fitness routine, adopting healthier eating habits, and engaging in activities that promote relaxation and mindfulness. Mindfulness is the fucking key. In all honesty, like, can we just be a little bit mindful with others, with ourselves, especially with ourselves, and especially with our daily practices? This is a time that we are going to want to look at helping others. Sometimes just being ourselves and offering our services of just listening to other people's situations is a huge, huge, huge help. Just active listening. And, you know, as the Virgo, as that energy of the Virgo, you might want to like analyze and like criticize and give everybody your fucking advice. We don't need your advice. We just need you to listen. Just be that active listener for your friends, the shoulders to cry on. Basically, just, you know, be there for people. During this new moon, you may feel a strong urge to contribute to your community, kind of like how you did with the full moon in Aquarius. That Virgo area, that area of domestication, you might like want to like bake some pumpkin shit, you know, some muffins or banana bread or something. You might like really be centered in your domestication or trying a new recipe that sounds a little bit less high on that caloric intake. Also, you can be a service to other people and in your personal and professional life. Like I said, give that helping hand, right? It is a time to definitely look at the problems that have been hitting you in the butt and really think about how can you solve these problems. This new moon encourages us to approach the challenges and the logical, practical mindset, making it a good time to tackle projects. What I would do during a new moon, definitely decluttering and organizing as I'm looking at my fucking messy desk, but definitely decluttering. For the most part, you know, organize your desk, streamline your digital files, delete some shit off that fucking camera roll. I know you got like 20 zillion selfies if you're like me. But yeah, delete some stuff, clear out some stuff you don't need, the closet, physical acts of cleaning. I really, since this is around the first, a lot of intentions towards prosperity can be done for this new moon. Also, you want to look at areas of creating focus in the environment. Always have a room that you feel creative in. Reflect on your current habits and consider like what improvements you can make. Set intentions. Setting intentions, definitely. Like we could be like, okay, I need to work out, but how? What are you going to do? How are you going to start? Where are you going to go? Get that area focused. Also, look at times to relax, take a deep shower, create a to-do list. Like, I remember when my mom used to have a to-do list and a grocery list. And as a kid, I was like, that's so stupid. You know, like a grocery list. But now as an adult who always forgets shit, I'm like, damn, I really need a fucking grocery list. Journaling for clarity. Come on, guys. Just put a few words, and I'm going to give you guys some journaling prompts. Also, serving in which ones you need to adjust. So, journaling for clarity and looking. Also, for the Virgo new moon, this is a time to bring in some natural healing from the cosmic energy. This could be meditations. This could also be that energy of like essential oils, herbal teas. I was just thinking like I should make an herbal tea, but right now I'm recording and it's kind of like late at night and I don't want to pee all night. I hate that. So anyways, essential oils, natural supplements, kind of get into the natural space that the Virgo brings. Also, we want to look at that energy that will influence us in innovation and solutions. Overall, plant some seeds. I just planted some seeds today, like literally some poppy seeds. And I hope they grow. Yes, I hope they grow. And some snapdragon seeds. So definitely get out there in the garden if you can. Get grounded. Things I would do definitely would be getting grounded when we are thinking about the energy of the Virgo. That purpose of the healing, getting centered with earth is definitely something that we need to do. Grounding meditations, shoes off, socks off, get out there, put those fucking toes in the ground, feel the fresh air. I don't care if you are on like cement. I mean, preferably grass or soil or even rock, but if you have to be on cement, like there's nowhere else, just get your feet, like, it's okay. You could take your shoes off. We won't look at your ugly big toes, I promise. But definitely get out there and soothe in that energy of the sun, the energy of the nature, and also take in a lot of the energy that you're feeling around you. The crystals and the chakras. Oh, yes. New moons are about new intentions, what to do and how to reincorporate these intentions. I would use crystals with this new moon, such as energy around the focus of clarity. So I would use like a aventurine. Also, it's like a green crystal. If you could find something that looks green, I like green for Virgos. I also like that healing harmony. Maybe a jasper stone. Jasper is one of my favorites. Also, maybe some like selenite to clear. Some clearing quartz, something that feels beautiful in energy, that feels light. So I wouldn't really be going, I would do like greens, crystals. I would also do like clear crystals, but clearing and light, very clearing and light. But if you can tap into like a red jasper, that would be nice for the root chakra. So setting personal intentions towards personal growth is the overall theme for this new moon. And the chakras, of course, the root chakra, stability, grounding, security. The Virgo, we have to really resemble that energy of the earth element. The sacral chakra, that is centered around the energy of emotional expression. So balancing this chakra can help you tap into the potential and your emotional well-being while maintaining the focus for improvement. Then we also have the solar plex chakra that I feel needs to definitely, even though there is not that much fiery aspects with this new moon, as it is a little bit more grounded and centered with nature as the others, but we do want to have that intention to detail, and we also want to encourage ourselves towards self-improvement and also create that self-discipline. Yeah, we need discipline. That's really the focus on many of these things, is getting ourselves centered with discipline. Discipline just sounds hard. Ugh. But yeah, definitely need to bring in that discipline. The heart chakra, that area of compassion. And when we are thinking about the area of analytics, I would say the third eye chakra, especially with the energy of clarity, mental clarity, and also the bigger picture, helping you make very well-informed decisions. Meditation, of course, try to use the colors of the focus for the chakras and also the crystals. Create affirmations or create journaling prompts. Also, if you can do some yoga, this is a great new moon to do it. The weather's still good, so get out there. I know the weather is still good here in like the northern hemisphere, definitely like in California. I don't know. I've been hearing like their weather has been crazy in other states, but if you can get outside, please do so. Do some stretches, do some movement. Let's look at some journal prompts. So when we are focused on journal prompts for this new moon, let's get centered with self-improvement. This is what the new moon speaks of, self-improvement. the area of structure and organization. What areas of your life? So you would write this as, what areas of my life do I feel the need and wish to structure and organize? And how can I create a plan to do so? What habits do I want to practice to support my personal goals? What small steps can I take today to start implementing them? Now, another focus point with this new moon in areas of journal prompts is health and wellness. The overall movement of the divine health. Health is wealth, bitch. It really is. What aspect of physical and mental health and stability needs more attention? Yes. What aspect of physical and mental health needs more attention? How can I nurture my well-being in the next coming weeks? Are there any unhealthy habits I want to release? This is also good moon to get those unhealthy habits on paper and fucking bury them down in the ground or throw them away. Get them out of there. Burn them. Release them. Say them out loud and release them to the universe when you're outside grounding. Also, what can I incorporate and bring in to support my lifestyle? Meditation, more fruits and vegetables, clearer mind, less alcohol, give up smoking, give up vaping, what it is that, you want to let go of, and what are you going to replace it with? How can I create a daily routine that balances work? Okay, because we all got to work. Rest and self-care. How can I create a daily routine that balances work, rest, and self-care? And when we are thinking about giving back to others, let's look at it in an area of passion. What community or cause am I passionate about? And how can I contribute in small ways? That's it, just some small ways, right? Get that down on paper. Setting boundaries. This is definitely the new moon. You're going to want to set some boundaries. Where in my life do I need to set stronger boundaries?
Another prompt is grounding and connecting to nature. And I know it sounds like, oh, well, we do it so easily, right? We just go outside and boom, we're connected to nature. But really, how can we write this in a journal prompt? So how can I ground myself and stay connected to the present moment? What practices help me feel centered and calm? When was the last time I spent time in nature? How did it affect my mood and energy? What natural elements, including plants, crystals, essential oils, can I bring into my space to enhance my sense of grounding and living well? So let's look at some other areas around reflecting and letting go. How does perfectionism show up in my life? What can I do to embrace imperfections and allow myself to make mistakes? And manifesting and creating that area of manifesting and intentions. We're going to close it out with this on the journal prompts, and then I'm going to do a very quick reading. Creating and manifesting intentions. What are my top 3 intentions and wishes for this lunar cycle? How can I break them down into actionable steps? How can I align my intentions with energy of Virgo and focusing on health and services and improvements. What is one new habit or practice I want to commit to during this lunar cycle? How will I benefit my overall well-being? So those are just a few journal prompts for this new moon in Virgo. I'm going to do a few, just one card. So let's see. I already shuffled the deck. So we are starting with the fire signs. If you are a fire sign, you are an Aries. You are a Leo or Sagittarius. It's time to get focused with the energy of longing for stability. If you've been longing for stability, if you've been longing to create that home life, if you've been feeling homesick from the stars, you definitely need to get out in nature. And you also need to create that energy where you are focused with people that feel like home, places that feel like home, and create intentions where you feel more secure. So a lot of grounding and a lot of security towards the fire signs in setting these intentions. For the water signs, if you're a water sign, that means that you are a Pisces, you are a Cancer, and you are Scorpio. So there's a lot of blue flame is the card you got. I am using what deck am I using? I just grabbed it. This is the Starseed Oracle deck. So blue flame, spontaneous energy, awakening, activation, integration. So it is a time that you're going to want to definitely express yourself in energies of words, but also I feel like there's a lot of energy of getting out there and creating those steps and creating the focus of making it happen. Like instead of like stopping and overthinking it and then not doing it, just do it and be focused on what you have done and what you have enjoyed doing instead of just thinking about it. So this is definitely an activation point. This is definitely a time that you are going to want to integration of moving and taking the step. Taking the first step is the first thing we need to do for the water signs. For the earth signs, you are definitely maybe on like a double mission. So this is a time that you are centered around healing the self and also centered around creating intentions towards the healthiness of the mind, the healthiness of serving the world. So you are definitely in your healing era, but we have to heal ourselves and then we also have to give back to the collective. So this is a time that you need to be yourself, not anybody else. So the way you do this is staying authentic to yourself, looking at how it is that you could care for yourself. You are considered a light worker, a starseed. So this is a time that you serve the world by being you and only you. Don't do energies or get focused with things that aren't aligned with you. For the air signs, this is if you are an air sign, you are a Aquarius, you are a Libra or a Gemini, and I know I forgot to say what the earth signs are, but I feel like you should know what the earth signs are. But for the air signs, you are part of a team of souls and spirits, so it's time to feed into the collective. If you need support, call in for support, especially when you are doing your intentions. If you feel overwhelmed, it's definitely a time to practice energies where you look for resilience and also that collective group. So that is the reading and journal prompt for the new moon in Virgo. I want to thank everybody for listening and have an amazing day. Bye.